Opening credits. Laws Publishing presents Beatrix, the Time-Travelling Collie. Written and performed by me, Debra Murphy. The moral right of the author has been asserted. This performance is owned by Laws Publishing. Beatrix, the Time-Travelling Collie. Written and narrated by Debra Murphy. This book is dedicated to Beatrix, a very special border collie and my best friend, who inspired me to tell her story. When life and magic become entwined. Part 1. Becoming Beatrix. About the author. I'm a Yorkshire lass through and through, whose passion from an early age was to cycle and walk in the beautiful Yorkshire countryside. In my late teens, I fell in love with the Lake District, especially the Langdale Valley, and hope that one day I'll be able to live there. Of course, coming from Halifax and living across the road from the Rowntree Macintosh factory, now Nestlé, I was destined to have a sweet tooth. Cycles and walks always involved chocolate of some sort, a Yorkie bar, toffee crisp, or a couple of Quality Street chocolates. But I'm also quite partial to Cadbury's dairy milk. In the late 1990s, I moved from Yorkshire to Scotland. Life continued to include walking, cycling and chocolate, but in 2005 along came Scotsman Jim, who fell in love with my gentle Yorkshire accent, and we became Mr. and Mrs. I still live in Scotland with my husband and our border collie, eating chocolate, walking and cycling, but I continue to take regular trips down to Yorkshire to see my children and grandchildren. I still dream of living in the Lake District. Prologue. Then, just as I was about to catch my tail, Mummy sprang over to me, knocking me to the floor. "Stop, Benfarder," she yelled. "Don't you dare do that. Not yet." In the small town of Kirkintilloch, nestled below the Campsie Fells, a Yorkshire-born girl was recovering from surgery. Unable to walk to the end of her street, she felt her life was slowly slipping away, and feared she would never again feel energised enough to go cycling and walk in the hills she loved. But somewhere, deep within her tired, weary mind, a gentle, quiet voice whispered, "The dog is waiting for you."
Sample complete. Ready to continue?